This is the second of 3 videos which go with the book about the police, the court and lawyers, what to do and what not to do. The book is about Dan, who has an intellectual disability, and Hannah, who helps Dan make decisions about everyday things. The book guides Dan and Hannah through the criminal justice process in Queensland. It provides basic information only, and it's not intended to replace the in-depth material available from Legal Aid Queensland or the services of a legal practitioner. The book is funded by the Legal Aid Queensland Community Legal Education Collaboration Fund and produced by the Justice Support Program at Queensland Advocacy Incorporated in collaboration with the Endeavour Foundation. It's available in print and to download from the Queensland Advocacy Incorporated website. This second video explains what Dan and Hannah should do and should not do if Dan has been charged with an offence. He may have been given a notice to appear. He may have been given watch house bail. He may have been told to go to another station to get his fingerprints taken, or the police want him to go to the watch house. Dan, sometimes if they say you have broken a serious law, the police won't want you to leave the police station at all. And this is when they keep you in the watch house. And if this happens, Hannah won't be able to be there with you. There are some really important things that all the watch house staff need to know. So if Hannah hasn't already done so, you should calmly tell each new policeman that you meet if you normally take medication, what it's for, and when you usually take it. If you're allergic to anything, such as some foods or fabric. If you have a medical condition, such as diabetes, epilepsy, or kidney disease. If you have a mental illness. It's okay to say you're frightened. Tell the officer in charge if you're feeling really sad or frightened or fed up with everything. If you need to use the toilet or normally need help to use the toilet. Anything else that Hannah usually explains when you go to stay at a friend's place or at a respite centre. Hannah, before Dan goes into the watch house, tell the officer in charge about the things that help Dan sleep or feel safe when he's away from home. It might be the favourite book you read to him, the toy, blanket or rug that you brought with you, his favourite beanie. If you normally leave the nightlight on or the TV going to help him get to sleep. Taking your identifying particulars. Dan, the policeman might say, "Come into this room so we can take your fingerprints and photo." Or he might have given you an identifying particulars notice. Either way, it's a dull, boring thing that has to be done. It doesn't hurt and it's not scary. You just have to follow the policeman's instructions and tell him if you don't understand. Fingerprints. This is a picture of the lines and whorls on the end of your fingers. The police use a stamp pad or a machine like a small photocopier without a lid. Sometimes the machine is playing up or the policeman isn't very good at taking fingerprints, and you'll have to be patient while he keeps trying to get a clear scan. The best thing for you to do is try to relax and let the policeman move your hand or your finger around as if it's not attached to your arm. Photographs. The policeman will tell you where to put your feet and which way to face. Just stand up straight, keep still, and find something straight ahead to stare at, such as the top of the policeman's head. You're out of there, or you're allowed to leave the police station. Dan, if Hannah's not with you, then tell the police if you don't know how to get home, or if you need help to get home. The police might take you home, or call Hannah. Don't leave the station unless you have a plan for getting home safely. Now, you need to talk to a lawyer. Dan, if Hannah doesn't know about the charge, then you have to tell her and show her the police papers as soon as you can. Hannah might be cross with you. That's okay, it's a pretty normal thing, but she'll be really cross with you if you don't tell her. If Hannah doesn't say how she will get help for you, then you should tell her to contact legal aid straight away. If you have a guardian, then Hannah must also tell your guardian. If Hannah doesn't call legal aid or your guardian, then keep on telling your next carer about the police papers and how she needs to get help for you. Hannah, you must tell legal aid about Dan's disability and that he needs someone to look after him and help him make decisions about the everyday things in his life. Legal advice and representation. Dan, if there's enough time, the people at Legal Aid will help you and Hannah talk to a lawyer before you go to court. The lawyer will explain a little bit about the charge and the next steps Hannah and you need to take. If you're frightened you'll go to jail, now's the time to ask the lawyer if that might happen. Talking to the lawyer, Dan, the legal aid lawyers are used to explaining things to people who don't understand, but they're not always so good at noticing when people don't understand them. So help the lawyer by telling her if she uses words you don't understand or if she speaks too fast. It's okay if you and Hannah take a bit more of the lawyer's time than usual, because it's important you both know how to take the next steps, such as filling out a legal aid application form or how to find the duty lawyer at the courthouse. If there's not enough time to go to legal aid, that's okay, because you'll have a chance to have a quick talk to the duty lawyer at the courthouse. The duty lawyer service is a free service that arranges for a lawyer to attend court and help the people who have to go to court that day.